Emerson Mnangagwa's government watch helplessly as Chinese invade and flood Zimbabwean airports. We really have a serious crisis that we are experiencing in our nation. There's been so much outcry on the issue of Chinese nationals in the nation of Zimbabwe, with them, just breaking the law, abusing Zimbabweans, and being corrupt, destroying the environment, and quite a lot of other things that are very disturbing that we continue to experience in the nation. But it seems like we don't have a government that is seeing the destruction and the negativity of Chinese in our country, because they are into partnership and they continue to corrupt all the business sector in Zimbabwe for their own personal benefit. So this is a big challenge that we face as Zimbabwe, and it's really not going away anytime soon. It seems like the Chinese will continue to be a disruption to the nation as long as we still have Sgananda and Mnangagwa, these people who want every cent that comes from the riches of Zimbabwe to come into their personal pockets. And one wonders why they think they own Zimbabwe, why they think that they are the only ones that have a right to have the national cake on their side while everyone else is suffering. But this is something that really is going to cause a lot of stir. With the way that Chinese have done in the nation of Zimbabwe, we are likely going to be seeing a backlash that is coming from the Zimbabwean people immediately when Mnangagwa and his Uganda government collapse. We are going to see a backlash that will come on Chinese people by the Zimbabweans, because right now Zimbabweans are fed up, but only that there is nothing that they can do because of the government that is in place. We don't have a government that is looking in the interests of the people of Zimbabwe. We have a government that is looking in the interests of foreign nationals as well as themselves. So here, the report says crowds of Chinese citizens are seen every day at Robert Mugabe International Airport, and they are believed to be coming in Zimbabwe to work in industries and mines owned by Chinese people. This is the $1 million question. And do we still have Vene Vacho Vachirana? And who are Vene anyway? We don't know who Vene are. So this is what is happening at our airports almost every day.
Whatever every day. On Amazon, I wonder about Chelsea and I come in Hey, we also tell Mariachi and I saw one to singer. I'm a Mazaka as a shop. Whatever every day. On Amazon, I wonder about Chelsea and I come in Hey, we also tell Mariachi and I saw one to singer.
Exactly, that is the truth. Staying in their own countries is a hell, but when they come to Zimbabwe, they are welcomed with open arms by this corrupt regime, and they are employing themselves, in the different mines, in factories, in companies that are opened by Chinese people. And the Manizes, the Mnangagwas are doing nothing about it. In fact, when you hear them praising the Chinese, you think that Chinese are doing a good job in our country, and yet these people are destroying Zimbabwe. We have seen other nations chasing away the Chinese, like Rwanda, Paul Kagame. We also saw Angola in the few weeks to a month or so ago, chasing away again these people from their countries. So this is exactly a sign that shows that we don't have leadership in Zimbabwe. If other countries are seeing how devastating having Chinese is in your country, why is it that our own government does not see that? In fact, we don't have a government anyway. We have thieves, so they are only bringing their Chinese criminals and thieves to come and milk Zimbabwe dry. How else is Zimbabwe going to survive this? Only when these people are out of power and we start to see our country beginning to recover. Zimbabwe totally needs a new leadership. We cannot afford to have Mnangagwa and his cronies. Look at how they are squandering money, how they are using money, abusing money, because they have abundance of it. They have too much of it to the point that they don't even know what to do with the money anymore. While families, 3/4 or 90% of the families in Zimbabwe are failing to make ends meet. This is a serious problem that Zimbabwe faces, which needs to be resisted a big time. The only thing that we need to do as people of Zimbabwe, as always, is to stand up and fight against the evil regime of Mnangagwa, and this would free our nation. And only then can we be able to see a working country and a developing country. We are going nowhere with these people. We are reaching nowhere with the Zigananda. We are not going to ever see Zimbabwe rising, the economy rising, and beginning to employ its own people and improve the livelihoods of the citizens. So this is sad and very unfortunate. Family, I want to continue to thank you for those that join us on this platform. Let's continue to support it. We are now going to be crossing over to the main channel as we look into more of issues that are happening in the nation of Zimbabwe. Remain blessed, and thank you so much for supporting this platform.